Welcome back. We rejoin our Oblivion Cubed here with day 106. We're level 11 still. I had a bit of a snafu between the last episode and this one. One of my hard drives sitting in my computer decided to die, which, as you guessed, probably, it took out this game entirely. So I had to reinstall everything. Thankfully, my saves are backed up to the cloud. So, I mean, not a big deal. Took me like, I don't know, a handful of hours. But they were a handful of hours that I was going to record a video with. So yeah, we're a day or two past when I would have normally recorded and posted a video, but that's okay. Last time, what we had done was we flubbed completely on a quest, right? We had the Family Feud is one that we're still trying to figure out how to actually complete. And the other one was the, what was it called? The land title one. So since we messed that up somehow, we're going to try this one again. Maybe I have to be off my horse or something. I'm not entirely sure. I know that we have to get these two to talk. So we're going to try that one more time and see if we can resolve this without having to just like carry this guy in our party forever. I've never done one of these before, so it's not something that I am that I'm used to. So like I said, we'll jump off the horse. We will basically just like walk over here to this guy. So I don't know what the I don't know when you folks will be watching this, but it is closing in on Halloween. For us, we're sitting at the 24th of October, 2022 right now. So I hope if this airs after Halloween, I hope you all had a wonderful Halloween. If it airs before Halloween, I hope you have a great Halloween. I love the Halloween season. We are big fans of Halloween in this house, and the costumes and the decorations and stuff. My house gets pretty covered with Halloween decorations and stuff, which I'm really excited for. I'm very sad about when they will go down, because we're Canadian. Of course, we've already had Thanksgiving, so at this point it's just this and then Christmas. I think American Thanksgiving is after Halloween. Is that correct? Maybe I'm incorrect. I don't know. There we go. Okay, hey, look at that. So that's a new dialogue. Who did you bring to see us? Did he bring his funeral shroud? I hope so. He's not leaving here alive. Come to talk, just listen to us, please. I knew we'd find you eventually. Now you will face justice. Wait, this loud is under my protection. Yeah, and like, given that I'm wearing the armor, you'd better not fuck with me. What is there to talk about? This bastard murdered one of my kinsmen, and it's our right to take vengeance on him. I am not convinced. Or you're breaking the law, or you're right. I'm going to go with I'm not convinced and see what happens. You will regret pushing your nose into issues that do not concern you. If you defend a murderer, then you die like a murderer. Boys, kill them all. Well, that's not going to happen. Okay, we will accept the blood money. Okay, cool. Leave now and never come back. If we see you, we will kill you. I will go and tell Regibold of Mott what you did for me. Yeah, you're very welcome. Cool. This dude, on the other hand, poor guy, he got caught in the crossfire. Okay, well that's a quest complete. I guess. Sweet. So it was either just that I wasn't waiting for him to be close enough when I was on my horse, or perhaps it was that I just validly needed to not be on my horse. Next time, if I get this quest again and try it, I will see if I can be on the horse as long as I let them catch right up first. Not that horse combat is particularly great in that situation, but you know. Let's see. So, what are we dealing with for capacity? Got some pretty good capacity, but definitely not enough. So, what do we have? We have 13,000 dinar, almost 14,000. So, what we need for sure is we need a little bit more baggage. We definitely need some further horses. And what do we have for food? Grain and olives. Okay, I'm gonna take the pigs because they're cheap. So that cost me 1,200, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna slaughter them, all of them. So that's gonna give us hides and meat. It's gonna exceed our capacity, but we're not too concerned about that actually. So what I'm gonna do, just because this city is right below us, so like there's very little distance that we have to cover with slow overcapacity movement, which is nice. And let's see, so if I sell all of this, I almost regain what I spent just with that, right? Without even taking into account the fact that I have a bunch of meat on me. Now I'm still over capacity. That's not a big deal because we're going to buy some of these sumpter horses. Right, 71 value for this. That's pretty high, but not too high. You know what? Let's just go ahead and let's grab all of them. Yeah, actually that's decent. Okay, so 1,200 for that as well. So we spent 1,200. We traded for 900. We spent another 1,200. So you know, not bad. All in all, we're down about 1,000. That's well, okay, almost 2,000. But still, you know, that's actually not that bad. What's our speed sitting at? So we're at 3.6, 3.9, 5.2. Okay, we're doing actually quite well for speed. In that case, we're gonna grab this guy. Oh, and we've only got space for him. Cool. Well, that works. Do we have? We can upgrade one recruit. Set him to a crossbowman. And is our kingdom? No, we don't have a kingdom yet. That's right. That's right. We are a mercenary still. Okay, in and out. That's the one we failed. We need to investigate Desert's Folly. We still have 1,500 days to do this. And if we just kind of hang out in certain cities, we'll probably be able to do that. Let's see, of course, is there... No, nothing at the arena. Let's go get into some trouble. So we've got 61 party. We could sell the silver ore somewhere, because that we can't do anything with. But overall, we're actually doing, you know, pretty well. Let's take a look at our smithing situation. It's been a while since I looked at this screen. Okay, so we don't have a ton of... We don't have a ton of stuff. Let's just go ahead and do all of that. We'll buy some more wood as we're going, because I think that there is a... I think that there's a town that sells wood. Yeah, just up there. Or there's one of our towns up here. Let's go ahead. Let's support local business. And on the way, if we see any raiders that are, you know, at all decent, we will jump on them and take them out. Grapes here. So you can take grapes from up here. 6 looters. We can take grapes from up here, for example, and we can take them quite a ways down. And that can be a good way to get a bunch of money as well. Who are you? Can you tell me about the battle? No, but Mon Chung can. Okay. You need help with a problem. Animals drop dead from exhaustion, so they need horses. Vlandian coursers. Okay. We need 3, and they need to be Vlandian coursers. Okay, I'm not going to do that right now, just because I don't have them on me, and trying to find these guys can sometimes be a pain, as occasionally they will be nice and they'll sit in a castle for us, or they'll hang out kind of in the same area, right? Like he's very clearly just kind of patrolling this area right now, but that doesn't mean that by the time I get horses and come back that he'll still be patrolling this area. He very well could just bugger off into, who knows, anywhere. So we're not going to do that at this time. Unless, yeah, so if I bought all 3 of these, right, this is the price that he had quoted us for. And we would not quite double our income from here. This isn't a great price for these, but I'll do it anyway. Waiting here is not actually what I meant to do. Okay, let's see if we can find that guy again. If not, that's still okay, as we've got some pretty good horses now, so he might be up in this area though. Yeah, so there's a exclamation mark there, so maybe he's one of the guys in the keep. Let's find out. Nope. No, he's not. Overpriced raw materials is all. Okay. Well, maybe we won't find that guy again. And if not, that's okay. That is not what I meant to do. There we go. Let's take out these sea raiders. Now, I'm just going to send my troops on this one. There's not enough that I feel like the loading time for actually getting into it is worth it. Alright, so I gave away 3 horses for those upgrades. We're going to lock this because we're going to need that later. And we may as well take everything. Alright, so we did lose, what, a couple people. Not many. Or did we? Wait a minute. No, we didn't lose anyone. Okay, cool. Switch to this. We're going to get, ooh, just a second. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this. And all of this. Now, see, okay, so this is a perfect example, right? I spent 2,400 for the last ones. I could have gotten them all for, whoops, 1,900, right? It made it even better of a price. I'm not too concerned about not getting the best price, but let's just grab everything. Okay, so we're down to 4,000. We've actually spent quite a bit this episode, game, match, whatever. Not match, obviously, but you know. All that said though, this isn't actually a big deal, right? Because we can sell 3 of these guys, and we're back in the money a little bit. And we can sell a couple of these guys, earn a little bit back. And then of course, oh wait, we're gonna break that down in the smithy. No new things. That's okay. Let's... Okay, so... There are a bunch. Remnal, Karnak. Those guys have pretty good fur. Fur can sell in the south for a fairly decent amount. I've never found a good trade for clay myself. I think you can find good trades for clay, but I just haven't so far. This is better as far as like numbers go. It's still not equal, they don't have a chance, but I will actually load in on this one and fight. There we go.
Cavalry! True sergeants!
Alright, we're just gonna let sergeants take command. Pop to our spear here, because I really have to get used to this. I would love a glaive. As soon as I can possibly get one, I'm going to buy a glaive or something, anything that swings, really. Anything that swings would be great. And we missed everything there. That's okay. We also distracted all of them, so I got him a little bit at least. Oh, they stopped me. That's not great. Alright, there's our guys coming in. Taking some of the heat. Another one dead. Wheel around that. Oh, my finger slipped and I let go way too early. That was not a finger slip, that was just me timing it badly. My horse's mane is just covered in blood. Oh my goodness. Right in the ass.
Whoa!
Really? There we go. Well, that was slightly less climactic than it could have been, but not bad. We lost 3 people wounded. We have 1 wounded, and they lost everybody. 9 wounded. We'll take them prisoner, we'll sell them off. And more importantly, we get to rank up a whole bunch of people, which is fantastic. So, take all that. Leadership is 50, not bad. Alright, so let's keep on with the plan that we had prior. You know what? Actually, I'm going to come up to Karnak first, and then we'll come down to Remital, and then we'll hit Ostikin, because I'm going to guess that these two will have offloaded some of their supplies. Sorry, had a hiccup there. That's not fun. But I'm going to guess that they will have offloaded some of their supply in that town. No, those are better, right? No. Cool, and then we'll grab these. What is this? Silver, yeah. Silver can be hit or miss. Sometimes you can get it for really, really good prices. And sometimes, if you end up buying it, it's kind of a waste. Yeah, so fur being low here is actually a good sign for us in this case, because what we can do is pop over to this tab and right. So in the other in the villages, I actually got it for even less than this, but this is still not bad. We'll grab that for sure because I can take this and dump it in the lower cities for quite a bit more. I'm also going to take this and this. Even these tools, normally tools will sell for about 100 in southern cities. For right now, though, I think this is enough for what we're going to try and do. So let's come all the way down to here. Yeah. Right, because as I go further and further south, less and less fur is available. I guess, you know what, I could come all the way down to here, and then I could buy a bunch of dates, and I could come all the way back up. That's maybe an even better idea. So we're going to do that. Our party. That's right, we have prisoners, and I forgot to change them. Or sell them. Change them. My goodness, what am I thinking? Leadership. So an additional 4 morale at the beginning of the battle increases the rate of recruiting tier 1, 2, 3 prisoners. I don't care about recruiting prisoners, so that makes no difference to me. What is this one? Additional 8 morale at the beginning of battle when you're defending instead of attacking. Rate of recruiting prisoner 4, 5, 6 prisoners by 50%. I am generally on the attacking side, but I certainly don't need extra morale in an attack phase because I mean I pick the battles in an attack, right? So let's go with defender. That will probably do us best. Oh, this being 59, yeah. So this guy has a ton. That's my brother, right? So probably what I'm gonna do is, I will pick all of his stuff off screen and then I will recall him to our party at a later date. You can do that in case I haven't shown you. You can do that by clicking on him and then just hitting recall member to your party. I believe he is married to her. So if I can get these guys, that's right, if I can get them at the same place, that would be better because then they can start churning out some babies for us. Okay, so that flash, that one new prisoner to recruit, yeah. Another hideout spotted, that's good. Of course, we're cruising right along, most of the time being at 5.2. That's pretty good. I'm gonna come right down here. Oh, these guys are, I see. These guys are having a little bit of a spat. These guys are gonna besiege this city for sure. If you are loaded up with food goods, as soon as a city ends its siege, right? Like whether or not it falls or succeeds, normally if you can be the one of the first people in with a bunch of like grain and stuff like that and horses and stuff, you will make a killing. Yeah, so 151 for each of the furs, right? 2 grand for that. Let's just check how badly it falls off. So still, even at the lowest, we're still double what we purchased. No, we're not double what we purchased it for. We're still 10 above what we purchased it for, though, so that's okay. That's really good. Whoops. I didn't mean to close out of that window so fast. The silver ore, we've made a profit on that. Iron, we're not going to make a profit on here. That's okay. I will take that to the next city. That's a pretty good price for desert horses. All right. How many did they have? Let me just reset this. So let's sell this first of all. And then how many? They had 51 desert horses. I can't buy 51, but I can buy what'll take us down to within a reasonable amount. So let's go with 24. There was 55. I'm buying. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's leave here because this place is about to get smoked. And we will come back up. Oh, that's right. Hey, wait a minute. I'm forgetting my own plan. Goodness gracious. That's never happened before. Never once has that ever happened before, right? So grab all of these. And now we are definitely at a point where I have to head to somewhere with these. Or my party is going to start. Yeah, okay, that's daily gold change. That's going to be perhaps a bit of a problem. Let's go and sell it here. Let's go sell some here if we can, just to get enough that we can continue to pay for our party, of course. So iron ore is even worse here. And I feel like I bought these olives at a higher price than what I'm going to get for them. So let's instead, I mean, I guess I can sell these weapons, right? Normally I like to break them down, but let's sell them this time. And then bring these, because was it olives or dates that I purchased here? Olives. Okay. Now olives I can actually get here as well, but I can't get them over here. So let's head to, where am I right now? Ostias. Let's head over to here and sell some olives. Yeah, I think that's probably our best option is coming over to here. We'll get rid of the prisoners too, because I had totally forgotten about them. I keep forgetting about prisoners. Okay. All of them. Oh, so, sorry, let me hit back there. The spice vendor. Anyone with the spice vendor tag, it will end up being a really good, or will generally end up being a really good caravaneer for you when you get to that point in the game. Right, olives are higher here for sure. So I could sell, I could sell all of them. Let's go ahead and do that. That's very cheap grain. I might be able to sell some of our horses up here. If I remember right, Rote doesn't have a great supply of horses. Now, I don't want to get rid of too many of my Sumters because, of course, they're very good for carrying things. But I could get rid of all of my desert horses. And that's a pretty good trade deal. The iron ore I'm going to keep on me for now. There are places where I can get a lot more for the iron ore. Does it tell me any? Yeah, Ox Hall, it says I can sell for 81. So that again is just because I have been there recently. I could also talk to merchants as they're coming in and out of places like this, and they would allow me to find out rumors, basically. Trade rumors is what it is. Now let's go clean up some of these hideouts. It's an easy way to make some decent money. And of course, get our skills up. Attack. Let's bring... I'm going to remove the scout and I'm going to bring Hesperia the Exile. I want her to get a chance to use as much of her skills as she can. Simply because I want her to be, before I put her in a caravan, which is still the end goal, I think, I want her to be well skilled so that I can be sure that she won't just die the second I... Did I do that right? Yeah, I did, okay. Yep. Oh, I missed. Right above his head. Alright, cool. So they got those two. Head down here. There'll probably be somebody at this camp. Yeah, he's right there, hey? Okay, he saw them, so I'm gonna let them deal with him. We'll just keep coming over here. There'll be 2 or 3 around that campfire usually. I see 2 for sure. And then there'll be some over there usually. Oh, I missed. Got him though. Didn't kill him, but I hit him real good. Alright, there's just one guy at that campfire, it looks like. And is there anyone over there? Yeah, there is. And then there's 1 or 2 over there too, hey? Okay. Oh, right over his shoulder. Darn. Got him. Okay, and now of course the end guy. We're not gonna duel this guy. Same reason as before. I very much like to get all of these guys' loot if I can. We won! So we had 1 wounded, and it was Spedia. That's not surprising. We'll take the 5 prisoners. And we can, in fact, bring in troops. It's weird. I don't usually see troops in hideouts. I don't think. Maybe I do? I'm trying to remember. I feel like I don't. I feel like that's rare for me to see troops in there. Okay, cool. So we got a decent loadout of random garbage. And of course, we're getting our charm skill up. Always good. Just waiting for this to load. There we go. Okay, and let's sell and break down stuff over here, and then we'll go to the next hideout, basically. So 400 a day, that's a decent chunk for party wages. But I'm not too concerned as long as we can keep up with trading. That should be fine. Get rid of this leather. We got it for free. 10 is actually a really, really good price for this. We're going to sell a bunch of this down. We'll keep, I don't know, 50-ish. How many do I... 3.5. No, sorry. 3.5. My God. 3.15 is what we use per day. Not bad. We'll get rid of the wine. So this iron ore, right? So that is actually a pretty good deal. We'll get rid of that now. And I'll keep everything else. It's not much, but it'll give me a couple of days of... it will give me a couple of days of good morale, which is useful. Pop into the smithy now. Break these two down. Nothing. Okay. Let's hit a free build because I would like... What do we have? A scythe blade. Cool. That's... I feel like this would be difficult to wield, but I'm wondering if maybe it wouldn't be less difficult to wield than the current one that I'm using. Okay, so my swing pierce damage goes way down. Actually, most things go way down, but I do get extra spear brace. What is spear brace exactly? Braceable. Oh, okay, I see. I get it. That would be foolish to add to this weapon. I wonder if I should try this. Just because like I've never actually used. Let's make that extra big. Let's bring this down. Right? We only sacrifice... I sacrifice a little bit of... Yeah. You know what? Let's call it... Harvest. Let's just call it Harvest. I'm going to put that on my character. I'm sure it's worse than the... whatever this is. Phylum that I have. Phylum. But I'm going to put it on anyway, just to see. We're going to lock this. Just to see how it performs, because I'm really, really interested. Now we have to get into a fight with somebody. It feels like a waste to load in and load out for 4 people, so I'm not going to do that. Wait a minute, was there a... Yeah, there wasn't here. Okay. I think there was a tournament in the last one that I was at, but I'm not going to go back for it now. So let's keep heading over here towards the next hideout that we're going to clear out. And if we find a decent group of looters, which would be like 15 plus, we'll take them out with... 11 is close. No, they're going to be too fast. Never mind. We're going to abort that. Hit this hideout, and hey, there is a good group of looters. Taking out the looters here will allow me to actually use my horse, which is what I want to try for this new. I want to try harvest from my horse. So we'll see if that works. And then I guess this is getting a little long in the tooth. So after this, we will maybe
Everyone, sergeants in
go ahead
charge.
and call it. So how does this? Okay, yeah, I literally just like cleave through. Cool. Well, let's try swiping through some people. Where are they? There they are. Should have made this a little bit longer, as it turns out. I wanted to make it short, but I shouldn't have. I should have definitely... Yeah. Okay. This is actually pretty fun to use, I will say. It's not, like, super practical, but it's pretty fun. Okay, so I'm definitely going to make another one of these, and I'm going to make it, like, twice as long, for sure. Of all that. Yeah, okay. That was a good test, right? So I definitely prefer the swinging weapons. There's a little bit more forgivens for the hitbox over piercing weapons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to this. Actually, you know what? I'm closer to this, I think. We'll hit here. And let's just take those guys out while we're on the way to the city anyway. Send our troops. We lost literally nobody. Perfect. Take all of their crap. Pop down to the city. What did we... I didn't get anything, but Hesperia did. So she got athletics. Fort. Oh my goodness. I thought that said fort troops. Foot troops gain +5 hit points or movement speed. I think I will go with hit points. Anything that makes my folks a little bit harder to kill if she's in command of them, super useful. I don't need that. I need this. So the phylum we're going to leave. And I can't smelt down that one. That's okay. Let's try and trade off some of this random garbage that we got. Is there anything else in here that we want to trade? No. This is good so far. So we'll wait. I'm going to build the new harvest and get rid of this one that I have on me. Which really I should do that right now. Just pull this into the inventory. We'll smelt it down. And then we'll forge. No, I keep doing that. Forge a brand new one. So two-handed polearm, I'm going to leave it as this. Pump that up. And should I? Yeah. Yeah, so what does that put us at? 105. And the previous was 88. So 105 is pretty good. Swing pierce damage is 60 with that one. This drops it quite a bit. But it does double the reach. That's almost too long, I think. So we'll go with this. I think if I was going to use that extra long haft, I would put a spearhead on it. so that I could have a proper spear brace, and then I could really take out horses quite well. Harvest 2.0. Rakehead for that. That's going to be this one, probably. There's a lot of people here. Is it... Are we at a... No. And do I have anybody to be ransomed? Yes, I do. Let's get rid of all of them. Leave. Wait, there's only 9 of them, but we're going to run them down anyway. Only this time, I'm not going to bring any of my troops. We're going to leave them sitting where they are. And we'll see how that works. I'm sure it will work wonderfully. So ready up. You guys can all stay here. I did not put on... Dang it.
So follow your sergeants.
It is amateur hour up in here. My goodness. Gonna crash right through the middle of them. Pretty sure one of those looters just said run while you can, which is hilarious, considering I'm just currently beating the shit out of them. I'm taking some damage, don't get me wrong, but I mean there's 9 of them, of course I'm going to take some damage. Oh, my crossbowmen came in range. Ha. Nice. The peasants, I don't want any of them, and I really don't want to take the prisoners this time, so I'm not going to. But I will take everything else. Alright, well that was fun, but an utter abject failure for what the test was supposed to be, which was how brand new Harvest 2.0 works. So this time I'm actually going to put Harvest 2.0 on me, so that I'm not a complete dumbass. We're going to find one more group of looters. I'm sure there will be one around here somewhere. And then we are going to take them out. Okay. Yep. And then we're going to call it Having Seen How Harvest 2.0 Works. I have legitimately never used a scythe in this game before, so I'm really like with the exception of the earlier one today. So I'm really excited about this. I'm excited to see how this goes. They should be probably just over this hill, I'm gonna guess. Generally speaking, they put you kind of facing. Oh, I missed. We're gonna let them come in because I see I've got almost no health. One good rock will knock me off my horse. Yeah, there it is. Well, that's it is what it is, right? So we're definitely gonna win this. I'm gonna call it there. I really like this scythe. I'm definitely going to keep using it. I think I'm going to get rid of the pylon that I had because I'm just not grooving on the spear from horseback. I think if I transition to just being foot, I think it would be perfectly fine. Honestly, I think it would be perfectly fine if I was foot. but I'm not. I almost never dismount for pretty much any reason. So I'm going to switch to harvest for the future. We'll break down the pylum to hopefully get a new schematic for our crafting or for our smithing. But even if we don't get a new schematic, that'll still be okay. So that's where we are going to end this for today. All in all, pretty successful day, I would say. And look at that. We managed to get... Okay, give me 1 second. Let's do this before we leave. Increased carry capacity and better deal for buying and selling mounts. Oh, that is the one. That's the one. Mounted cavalry increases party speed by 30%. Melee cavalry in your formation gains 10% damage. Shit. Oh wait, these are actually really, they're both very, very good. But the carry capacity just, that cinches it. I have to take that, right? Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, that's going to be it for today. Have a great day, whatever day of the week this finds you at. And until next time, friends, happy gaming.